Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun, handoff inside. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback an...
He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 10. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside, does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
How about the safety here, just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. the UNLV offense back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
But his defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
2nd down and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to over...
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Red Wolves will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Convoy, Igloo.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Powering through. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Get set, get set. Go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Receiver makes the grab. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
What in the world just happened here? You lost all those yards trying to make a play. Now you're inside your own 10.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And it's taken at the 45. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check, check. Let's go.
And the single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
And he's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The Red Wolves looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On third and short, they hand the ball off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Red Wolves will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
On their own 8-yard line now. It's second and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Arkansas State. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The Rebels offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Toss play, running right. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Cricket.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Razor, let's go.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Red Wolves will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
29 Philly. 2-9.
Now here's the toss play. Powers through. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. It's 3rd down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Pass hauled in near the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Looking to try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion. You flip the ball out to him, out to the outside. Let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On the double.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Under. Lasso.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Play on this drive coming up.
Razor. 325.
It's a shotgun run call. And just a short gain here, and that will do it for this ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.